sometimes I wonder if I'm even bringing enough to the table in my friend groups, because I feel like, why would this person want to be friends with me? I don't have anything to offer. Like, are they just being friends with me because, and as a teenager, I was just like, well, I'm older than them, and so therefore I instantly have credibility.
Yeah.
You're instantly cooler just because you're 2 years older than this other teenager. And so I can drive first. I've got a girlfriend and they don't. And I can go on dates and they can't. So that's like cool or whatever. People look up to you and they're like, oh, I want to be like that. But if that's all I have to offer, like, that's not saying very much. And like as an adult now, I'm like, wow, the people that I'm friends with, do they really appreciate me for me, or why? And what am I even bringing to the table that's valuable? And so I just have to make sure that I am a good person, that I actually stand for something, that I actually have values that are worth people wanting to be around.
Yeah. I feel like what I prioritized in high school was very good. I prayed a lot. But I also saw kids that were just good people. And those were the people I wanted to be around all the time. But I want to clarify, I'm not saying they're less than in any way. Like, they were not less than. They were better than. They were so good. So good. But outside of that friend group was the people who I was like, oh, like when you walk into a room and you're like, oh, that person's being left out, I feel better than in some way I'm going to help them. Like, that's what I mean. Like,
well, if they're already the outcast and they decide not to play with you or not to be your friend for whatever reason, it's less painful than like having them reject you than it is having somebody who's really popular reject you, because then you're like, crap, the person that's the coolest in the room doesn't like me.
Yeah.
But who cares if the person that's not the coolest doesn't like me?
And I don't know, like, I didn't ever think through all these things. I just thought, okay, I'm being a good person if I try to include people, like that's how I was thinking.
Same.
I wasn't thinking like,
same for me.
Like, all this stuff that I'm talking about now is just things that I've thought through over the years and gone, why do I do this?
Right.
Why do I do that? I think this is why.